舉進行咗第一場嘅電視辯論，民主黨嘅希拉里同埋共和黨嘅特朗普喺經濟同埋外交等等嘅各項議題針鋒相對。有美國傳媒嘅民調就顯示，62%人認為希拉里嘅表現比較好，認為特朗普比較好嘅只有2%。
希拉里同特朗普喺最新民調勢均力敵，首場辯論呢一仗可以話係不容有失。兩人先就經濟同就業議題交鋒，特朗普主張加強國家經貿，增加職位，批評希拉里從政多年冇提出有效措施。希拉里指責特朗普嘅政策只係對富人有利。
The kind of plan that Donald has put forth would be trickle-down economics all over again. In fact, it would be the most extreme version, the biggest tax cuts for the top percents of the people in this country.
And Hillary, I just ask you this. You've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you just thinking about these solutions right now? For 30 years you've been doing it, and now you're just starting to think of solutions.
Well,
I will bring back jobs. You can't bring back jobs.
Well, actually, I have thought about this quite a bit.
Yeah, for 30 years.
I have, well, not quite that long.
兩人又喺希拉里電郵事件同特朗普被質疑稅務狀況唔透明嘅問題互相攻擊，火藥味濃。
I will release my tax returns against my lawyer's wishes when she releases her 33,000 emails that have been deleted. As soon as she releases them, I will release my tax returns.
I'm not going to make any excuses. It was a mistake, and I take responsibility for that. I have no reason to believe that he's ever going to release his tax returns because there's something he's hiding.
希拉里近日健康備受關注，特朗普亦都冇放過機會，認為希拉里冇精力應付總統工作。
You have so many different things you have to be able to do, and I don't believe that Hillary has the stamina.
Well, as soon as he travels to 112 countries and negotiates a peace deal, a ceasefire, a release of dissidents, an opening of new opportunities in nations around the world, or even spends 11 hours testifying in front of a congressional committee, he can talk to me about stamina.
The world, I agree, she's got experience, but it's bad experience.
喺辯論當日最新民調顯示，有一半選民將會參考兩個候選人今次辯論表現作出投票意向。無線電視記者鍾耀明報導。
特朗普喺辯論裏邊發言嘅時間比希拉里長，而且多次打斷佢嘅發言。但係評論就認為特朗普辯論裏邊多次發表不實嘅言論，反而希拉里嘅表現比較穩陣實在。
Well, I have much better judgment than she does. There's no question about that. I also have a much better temperament than she has. You was totally out of control. I said, there's a person with a temperament that's got a problem.
Secretary Clinton.
Woo! Okay.
長90分鐘嘅直播辯論，到底邊個表現好啲呢？美國傳媒統計兩人發言時間，希拉里大約37分鐘，特朗普就大約42分鐘。雖然發言時間長啲，但唔少評論認為特朗普並冇拿捏得好，更加顯得立場反覆。特朗普亦都被指喺辯論過程中多次打斷希拉里發言，但結果弄巧反拙。
Join the debate by saying more crazy things. Now, let me say,
there's nothing crazy about not letting our companies bring their money back into their country.
This is Secretary Clinton's 2 minutes, please.
有傳媒計算喺整個辯論，特朗普打斷希拉里有51次，可能惹嚟女性選民反感。美國有線新聞網絡調查顯示，62%人認為希拉里喺首場辯論表現較好，認為特朗普好啲嘅只有2%7%。另外，亦都有較多受訪者認為希拉里喺闡述選民關注嘅議題上較清晰。56%人就相信希拉里會係較好嘅領袖，比特朗普多17個百分點。至於認為邊個嘅表現較為誠實可靠，兩人亦都相差10幾個百分點。
I would say that Hillary Clinton, in a sense, won the debate. I wouldn't say it was a knockout win, but I think she came off as being likable.
但佢話，對於未有投票意向嘅人嚟講，呢次辯論未足以改變佢哋嘅取態。無線電視記者鍾耀明報導。